Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria and today I have a 25-minute Vinyasa Flow for you. This is going to energize you and make you feel amazing. Let's get started in a child's pose. Come up onto the hands and knees, widen your knees, sit back onto your heels, walk your arms forwards and let your head rest down. You can gently sway from side to side here or just hold still. Taking about 2 to 3 slow deep breaths here, just coming into the present moment, coming into the now, letting go of all external thoughts and connecting with the body and with the breath. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Look towards your hands and walk them over towards the left side. See if you can walk the right fingertips a little further in front of the left, letting the head rest down. Walk your hands back to center and over towards the right side. Let your head rest down, stretching out the left side of your body. Walk your hands back into center and come forwards up onto the hands and knees and walk the knees to hip width apart. You're going to begin to sit back onto the heels and then you're going to roll forwards into cobra. So dip the hips down and open the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, lift the hips, send them up and back into that child's pose. Let the head rest down. Inhale forwards into cobra, open the heart. Exhale back into that child's pose. Doing this a couple more times, warming up the back, opening up the hips, unlocking them. This feels so good in the body. This is the last one here. Come forwards into that cobra. Open up a little bit more, soften the shoulders down the back, and then begin to curl the toes under, lift the knees for upward dog, and then send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. And then just beginning to bend one knee at a time here, walking it out, stretching out the backs of the legs, the feet, the ankles. You can sway your hips from left to right here. Just doing any movements that feel good for the body and that warm up the body. You can come high up onto the toes and lower the heels down. And then you're going to come forwards into a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push up to upward dog. And then exhale to downward dog. Send your hips back. Again, come forwards into your high plank, high up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, push up to upward dog. Exhale, send your hips back for downward dog. Beautiful. Again, inhale forwards into high plank. Take your time, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, push up to upward dog. Exhale, send the hips up and back for downward dog. Push into the palms, let the head rest down. Inhale, let's lift our right leg up, point the toes up, push into the hands. Right knee comes into the chest, come high up onto the left toes. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in, squeeze it in. Exhale, kick it up, three-legged dog. One more time, inhale, let's bring the right knee into our chest, step the foot in between the palms, low lunge, lower that left knee down. Let's sweep the arms down, out, and up. Opening the heart, see if you can look up to the sky, sinking down into the hips. Inhale, begin to extend that right leg straight. Hands come down, flex the right toes up for a half split. Lengthen your spine as you fold over that right leg, tummy towards thigh. Now begin to bend back into that right knee. Arms sweep down, out, and up. Opening the heart, looking up to the sky. Again, begin to extend that right leg straight, flex the toes up, hands come down, half split. Bend back into the right knee, sink down a little deeper. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands into prayer and heart center. Twist the left elbow over the right knee. Curl your back toes under and lift that back knee off of the mat. Engage the core, hips stay square. Step the left foot to meet the right at the top of the mat, twisted chair. Maybe open up the arms, left arm down, right arm up. Open that right shoulder. Hands back to prayer. We're going to step that left foot back towards the back of the mat. Coming into a high crescent lunge. Hands in prayer and heart center. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. Open the chest, look up to the sky. Bend a little deeper into that front knee. Plant your palms down. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forwards into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Inhale, left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Push into the hands, point the toes up to the sky. Exhale, left knee into your chest, squeeze it in, high plank. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee in, squeeze it in. One more time. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring that knee into your chest and step that foot in between the hands, coming into a low lunge on the left side. Lower your right knee down, sweep the arms down, out, and up. Open the chest, sink down into the hips, maybe look up to the sky. Extend that left leg, hands come down, flex the left toes up into a half split. Lengthen the spine as you fold over that left leg. Let the head rest down if you can. And then bend back into that left knee, sweep the arms back out and up, opening the heart a little bit more, sinking down a little deeper into the hips. And then find your way back into that half split. Flex the toes up, lengthen the spine and fold. Good. Make your way back into that low lunge. Bend the front knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come into prayer and heart center. Good. Let's twist the right elbow over the left knee. Lengthen and twist. Curl the back toes under and lift that knee. We're going to step the right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat. Twisted chair. Option to open the arms. Right arm down, left arm up. Try to get the arms in a straight line. Hands back to prayer in heart center. Step that right foot back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take it into a high crescent lunge on the left side. Sink down a little deeper into that front knee. Open the heart. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forwards into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward dog. Send your hips up and back. Look towards the hands, bend the knees, step or hop forwards. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, open the heart. Exhale, hands in prayer, soften your shoulders down your back. All right, get your balance. Ground the right foot down, bring your left knee in towards the chest. Choose that point of focus in front of you. Begin to swing that left leg back. We're going to find warrior 3 on the right side. Lean the upper body forwards, kick the left leg back to hip height, option to reach the arms back. Keep the hips square towards the mat. Bend the right knee, step the left foot back into a runner's lunge. Leaning forward, strong legs. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Ground your back heel down, arms open out into a T position. Inhale, exalted warrior, left hand onto the back leg, right arm reaches up and back, open up throughout the right side of the body. Exhale into side angle, right elbow onto the right thigh, left arm reaches up and forwards. Open up throughout the left side, option to bring your right hand down onto the inside of the right foot, option to bind, left arm around the back, right arm under the right leg, interlace the hands. Pull that left shoulder back, breathe into the stretch. Good. We're gonna come back up into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, let's cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step back into waterfall. So lift the right leg and stack the right hip over the left. You can stay in waterfall or flip over into wild thing. Ground the left heel, step the right toes towards the left side. Open the chest, reach forwards. And then transition back into downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in and out. Look towards the hands, bend the knees, step or hop forwards. Inhale, up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's reach the arms up, open the heart. Exhale, hands in prayer, soften your shoulders, down your back. All right, hands in prayer. Choose a point of focus in front of you. Right knee in towards the chest, point the toes. Breathe in. Exhale, swing that leg back, take warrior three on the left side. Hips stay square, option for the arms to reach back. Bend the left knee, step it back into a runner's lunge, leaning forwards. And then inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up, lift the upper body, high crescent lunge. Into warrior two, ground the right heel, arms open out into a T position. Inhale, exalted warrior, right hand onto the back leg, left arm up and back. Keep the front knee bent and active. Into side angle, left elbow onto the left thigh, right arm up and forwards. You can stay here. You can bring the left hand onto the inside of the left foot. Maybe you're binding, right arm around the back, left arm under the left leg, interlace the hands. Choose a variation that's best suited for your body. And then we're slowly going to release, come back to warrior two, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back into waterfall, lift the left leg, stack the left hip over the right, bend the knee. You can stay in waterfall or flip over into wild thing. Ground that right heel, step the left toes towards the right side, open the chest, reach forwards. Step it back into downward facing dog. You can stay here, option to flow. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. From here, we're going to walk our hands towards our feet at the very back of our mat. Okay. Now, we're going to take a forward fold. You can keep the hands down or wrap the arms around the backs of the legs. Let the head rest down, nose towards your knees or shins. Lift those hips up. And then begin to bend the knees. Reach the arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink the hips down. From chair pose, we're going to transition into Bakasana, crow pose. Hands down under the shoulders, knees high up onto the arms. Look forwards, lean forward. See if you can float the feet off of the mat, even if you're doing one foot at a time like I'm trying here. Some days this pose feels really easy and other days it does not. It is absolutely normal. Just give it a try, listen to your body. And then when you're ready, release. You can let the head rest down and come back into that forward fold. Walk the hands forwards, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forwards into your plank. We're going to roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. You can either stack the right foot on top of the left or step the right foot in front of the left, reaching that right arm up, maybe lifting that right leg up, side plank, and then come back to your high plank and do the other side. Outside edge of the right foot, take a modification or challenge yourself by lifting the leg. Take a breath. And then step it back into your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look towards the hands, bend the knees, step or hop forwards into your yogi squat. Feet onto the outside edges of the mat, sink the hips down. Arms can reach up or come into prayer in heart center. Lift the chest, open the hips. And then walk the hands behind the hips, lower the sitting bones down, taking some windshield wipers, just letting the knees fall from side to side. Make sure the feet are pretty wide on the outside edges of the mat. Stretching the hips, releasing the lower back. And then make your way into butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees widen. You can just let the knees fall up and down for a moment. Then you can catch onto the ankles or feet, hinge forwards, gently push the elbows towards the thighs. Breathing into the hips, releasing the back here, letting the head rest down so there's no tension in the neck. Taking a couple more slow, deep breaths here. When you're ready, bring the knees in. Cup the backs of the knees with the hands. Lift the feet for boat pose. You can keep the hands behind the knees or wrap the arms around the backs of the legs. You can keep the knees bent or extend the legs out straight for a bit more challenge. Lift the chest, lift the crown of the head, soften the shoulders down the back. Keep this position and then begin to extend the arms forwards. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly lower down. Take a half boat. And then come to lay down on your back. Bring your knees into your chest. And you can just rock from side to side here on your back. Gently massaging the back, releasing. Okay. 2 options here for your inversion of our practice. You can stay in dead bug pose. You can roll out the ankles and wrists. Second option is to practice shoulder stand. Now only do this if it feels good in your body. Do not force it. Legs extend up. Hands go high up onto the back. Tuck your chin in towards the chest and remember to never move your head in shoulder stand as you can injure your neck. You can play around with lowering one leg down overhead at a time. Take it slow, no rush. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to lower your back down to the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Come right up into fish pose, lower the legs, flex the feet, prop yourself up onto the forearms, arch the back, drop the head back to open the throat. Tuck your chin back into your chest and slowly come to lay down on your back. Arms open out to the side in a T position. Bring your knees in towards the chest. Let them fall over towards the right and look towards the left, taking a gentle supine twist. Good. Bring your knees back to center when you're ready and over towards the left side. Look towards the right. Shoulders stay grounded. Breathing into your back. Bring your legs back to center. We're going to make our way into our final pose for Savasana. Bring your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your stomach, and just observe the breath here, breathing in and out through your nose, letting go of your thoughts, and allow yourself to fully surrender and let go here, melting deeper and deeper into your yoga mat. When you're ready, let's zip the feet together. Extend the arms out behind you. Give your body one last big stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come to lay on one side in a fetal position using your arm as a pillow. Take a moment here to thank your body and thank yourself for taking class today, prioritizing your well-being. Gently push yourself up into a seated position at the top of your mat. Eyes closed, hands in prayer in heart center. Thank you all so very much for being here and for trusting me with your practice. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Don't forget to please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'm so looking forward to seeing you in the next class, in the next video. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye. Have a great day.